Perfect. So regarding the departure of Kalahari, the student work program, I've emailed everybody this morning this email. If everybody can see the screen. So on here is just a couple of details. I've attached the packing list. So this is just a kind of a guideline to help you pack. Remember, you're going into winter um, in America. So December, January, it's quite cold. So you do want to pack accordingly. Then we have the final testimony, the feedback form. I would love to get your guys' feedback once you're there. So regarding the final briefing, you do need to go onto this link for AAG, and there's a couple of details that you need to complete before leaving for the US. So on this link, let me just open up the screen. So this is what you'll see. So on here, before departure, there's a couple of details. During your program, after your program. So you have this link on your email. So if you ever need to go back onto this is the information that you'll need. So on program, just basically your job offers, your training that they have here, what your training plan, the job offers, your housing, your housing details, AAG providing housing resources and stuff. Then your insurance. On your insurance, I've also put on the email regarding your insurance. It's Holla Travel and the contact number. They will, before departure, send you guys your insurance numbers as well. How to use your insurance. Always remember, if you do need to go to a doctor or hospital, always call the insurance company first to find out what doctors or hospitals and stuff is covered by the insurance. You don't want to be left with a big medical bill that is really expensive in America. So you always want to make sure that you call your insurance provider first before using your medical aid. And then finances and budgeting, cost of living. Obviously, this is all depending on your spending habits. This is not a money making program, but depending on your spending habits, you can save a bit. But like I said, it really depends on you. You are responsible for any of your meals, your entertainment. Sorry, man. Entertainment. So you do wanting to make sure that you really spend your money wisely while you are that side. Ensure that you take at least $1,000 with you, spending money. This you can take in a traveler's card. We do recommend obviously not walking around with $1,000 cash. So put your money in a traveler's card. Take some with you in cash for in case, but do make sure that you have this money when you leave for your spending that side. Then there is a mandatory orientation that you need to do. So start your online orientation. You are doing the work travel, so you do need to do the online orientation. And then during your program, you will need to go and click on this and go and start your program right. So you will click, once you're in America, you will start your program. Requirements that you need to do, safety first. So you will need to start your program. On here as well, you do need to, sorry, your service check-in that you'll need to do. This you can also only do once you're in America. So you will need to check into your service. Basically, you're just going to click on it. You'll put your AAG ID number, And on the email that I just sent, here's everybody's AAG ID number for, so you'll find your ID number on this email. You will put your ID number and your DS 2019 number. It's that N number, N00. You'll put that there and you'll log in, and that's your arrival, your check-in. And this you can only do, that you need to do once you arrive within America. This also explains getting your social security card, what documentations, everything that you need to take, opening up a bank account, your salary, how taxes work, also claiming back taxes once you arrive in America, back in South Africa. Do remember that you can claim back, and then just more details about your insurance and medical conditions. After program, just finishing up your program, traveling within America, and then you're filing for taxes. So this is a very important link, and this, like I said, needs to be done before your program. So if you just have a before arriving, the link is basically here at the bottom, starting your program. Also regarding arriving in the US, immigrations and customs, on your departure, pre-departure orientation, it basically tells you what documents you need to have in your hand luggage: your passport, your flight tickets, your J1 visa, your DS 2019 form, that's really important, your host company's details. On this email is the address of where you'll be, your US address. So you do need to know that. That will be something they do ask. Your baggage allowance documents, and your instructions that AAG will send to you regarding your airport pickup. Go through this. Also important, before departure, how much to pack, what to pack. You traveling within America, you do pay for extra for a second bag or over bag, if you have more than a certain amount. So what we recommend is one check-in bag weighing 23 kgs, and one hand luggage with all your valuables and your important documentation. Um, and then just on program, just have a read through this. Basically, it explains that if you have any issues, AAG is your visa sponsor company. Kalahari is your employer. So with the housing, you have a landlord. So if you have any issues regarding your housing, speak to your landlord. If you can't get it resolved, then speak to AAG. OVC is your last resort. So, or if you need me just to guide you to who to speak to, you can, I will keep the WhatsApp group open. So you can always ask on there, your consultant or me, and we can advise you. But once you're in America, those are the people that you need to, that's your first point of contact, is your employer or your landlord, or if not, then AAG. They will also want check-ins with you, that you need to check in with them, that you are fine, everything is well. If there is any information that changes regarding your email address or contact details and stuff, you do need to let AAG know, because they're kind of responsible for you while you on program in America, and you need, they want to know that you're safe and everything as well. So on program, like I said, your first point of contact will be your employer or your landlord, or then AAG, and then OVC lastly, if you do need us to just to help with anything. Um, Immigrations, customs, just also explains to you what documents you need to take with you, explaining if there's a secondary inspections. Don't worry, just stay calm, answer any questions that they might have. If you've missed your flights, AAG representative meeting you at airport, you need to contact them, let them know that you've missed your flight or that any delays of your flight. So you do need to email your outreach coordinator. And then, traveling onwards, traveling plans. On this email, AAG did inform us you'll be sent an email approximately 2 weeks before the start of your program from your sponsor outreach coordinator with a lot of information on your program and reminders. So this will be sent to you within like I said, 2 weeks before your departure. Um, Make sure that you obviously have done your foreign exchange, that you've packed everything that you need, that you have your documents. Very important. Make sure that in your passport, your visa, that your information is correct on your visa, that it's spelled correctly, date of birth, all of that is correct. So just make sure that that is all done, that you have your important documentations as well. And then I do need this departure form to be the pre-departure acknowledgement form to be signed by you and a parent or guardian to sign this and send this back to me as soon as possible. And yeah, just like I said, it is quite a lot of information that you do need to read and prepare. Um, your biggest, most important here is your this link and all this information that you need to go through. And lastly, I just asked the consultants to send me the flight details. I will update that on your online application once your flight has been booked. And yeah, that's basically it from my side. So it's really quite simple. It's just a preparation from your side that you need to do. On this email is also our Facebook page. Please go and like our Facebook page and put a review there. We would love to get feedback from you. And then this is just nice 2 videos to watch to prepare you for America. It's just some information regarding tipping in America and the language difference, and really quite an informative to have a read through, or well, have a look at these videos. I will still be on the WhatsApp group if you do need me, or your consultant is there as well if you do need anything before departing. And yeah, I will we'll touch base again with you guys just before you leave. But this is just so long for you to prepare and get ready for your departure next month. Is there any questions that you guys have? Just Said, any questions from you?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, cool, perfect. Okay, so yeah, just get that feedback form signed and sent back to me. And then, like I said, if you guys have any other questions, please just chat to us on the WhatsApp group. Thank you.